Diamondbacks. Thanks for joining me. This is your host, Tiny Jester. Welcome to Game of the Day from the 2019 season. So we are actually at the 1 year mark today. So this is a game happened Sunday, April 7th. So today being April 7th, this happened 1 year ago today. There's your lineups of all the different games we have on slate. And what we decided to do was do the Boston 7-3 at Arizona 7-2 powerhouse Boston Red Sox against the America's team, the Arizona Diamondbacks. So let's get this game underway here from, let's see, where is this from? That's a great question. That is from Chase Field. There was 31,565 in attendance. This was an afternoon game on Sunday. And this is going to be a day game on turf. All right, so we have a day game on turf. There we go. Something like that anyways. All right, so Andrew Benintendi's in the left field. Xander Bogaerts is short. Mitch Moreland's at first. J.D. Martinez in right field. Rafael Devers is at third. Blake Swinehart is the catcher. Eduardo Nunez, second base. Jackie Bradley Jr. in center field. Hector Valquez for pitching for the Red Sox. Your lineup for America's team, the Arizona Diamondbacks go. Gerard Dyson in center field. Eduardo Escobar's at third. David Peralta's in left. Adam Jones in right. Christian Walker's at first. Cartel Marte at second. Nick Ahmed is short. John Ryan Murphy is catching, and pitching today, Merrill Kelly for the Diamondbacks. And let's get things going for the day. All right, so as I mentioned, good afternoon, Tribe Fan 879. Good to see you, my friend. As I mentioned, this is happened exactly 1 year ago today. So now if we could just do one game a day for the rest of the season, right, then we would just stay on a normal pace. So that's what I'm hoping to do. If I miss a day or something, then I'll have to like do a double header on a different day. But if we can try to do one day, I don't know if I try and get ahead of schedule in case I fall behind. I don't know what's going to happen. Anyways, that's the game plan. This happened 1 year ago today, April 7th, 2019. So, Merrill Kelly is a right-hander for Arizona, and he will be facing off against Andrew Benintendi, the lefty, for Boston. So, good to see Tribe Fan 879. I was hoping he would get another video on his channel so I can get my cards all cut out from the season sets that I got here for a triple play baseball, and let's add in all the good stuff. There you go. Let's see, put something like maybe, I don't know, maybe something like that. Something. There, we'll try that. All right, Andrew Benintendi, lefty. Merrill Kelly, right-hander, and away we go here at Chase Field in Arizona. April 7th. That is a 694 lefty. 694 is going to be an easy fly ball. That one's going out to Andrew Jones out there in right field for the out. Benintendi threw that out to right field. That brings up Xander Bogaerts. Merrill Kelly, righty. Bogaerts, righty. Righty-righty matchup. 8-5-4. Again, black, white, green. 8-5-4. And swing and a miss by Bogaerts. And we have 2 up, 2 down for Mitch Moreland for the Sox here in the top of the first. 7:35, that could be trouble. Lefty, 7:35. No, it's not, as that's going to be a ground ball. Walker is going to get that at first. He's going to flip to Kelly, covering the bag for him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for America's team, the Arizona Diamondbacks. We go to the bottom of the first, and it's going to be Hector Valquez for Boston. He's a right-hander. 1-4 on the season. Pitched 56 innings, gave up 58 hits, 7 home runs, 28 walks, and 49 strikeouts, an ERA of 5.43. He'll be up against the lefty Jarrod Dyson for the Diamondbacks. And it's baseball demos here as well. Funny you asked that. I have a video uploading as we speak. Should be up later tonight, says Tribe Fan 879. Good to hear. Alrighty, guys. Here we are in the bottom of the first. We did the game from April 6th earlier, which we took the Baltimore Orioles. The winless 0-7 Baltimore Orioles took on the New York Yankees, because that was kind of the most interesting game that was going on in April 6th. April 7th, we took these two teams because both of them are 7-2. Or Boston might have been 7-3, but they were both really good records going up against each other. They don't see one another that often, and so I figured it would be a good matchup to see these guys early in the season. So Jarrod Dyson for Arizona, lefty. That's an 896, and that's a walk by Vázquez to start things off for Arizona. Now, he is a 9 steal, 4 jump, which is pretty good in this game, stat-wise. Vázquez hold is a 3 and a -3 to steal. That's pretty tough. 3 -3. Does he get the jump? Let's see. He's a 3, and he gets a jump of 4, which is not bad. Let's see. And he's going to attempt it. So Jarrod Dyson, he's going. So it's a steal of 9. He gets the -3 from Vázquez. That hurts. Catcher today is going to be Swinehart. He is catcher. He is a throw of -1. Oh boy. So this is going to be a tough combo to get off on. So 9 -4 is actually going to take him down to a 5. And we are playing. Arizona is on turf, actually. So it's a turf game on day. So you get a +1 for being on turf to steal. I guess that means you get a better jump or whatever. Did Gleyber Torres hit 2 home runs in the game? And Gary Thorne bitch and moan? No, he did not. You should check out the game. So Dyson on his way to second. Here comes the pitch by Vázquez. It goes to Swinehart. Swinehart. Oh, I don't need those dice, as we are going to be doing it over here on the little wonderful Triple Play Baseball stolen base by Dyson. There, he's in there. So he will steal second. So Dyson with nobody out gets himself into scoring position. And that brings up Eduardo Escobar, 269 average. That's a 420 something. It's going to fall on the 4. Yes, it is. 424. It's not going to matter because it would have been the same result either way. That's going to be an easy fly ball. Coming in is Bradley. He will make the catch out there in center field. 1 away for David Peralta. David Peralta for the Diamondbacks. 488 right-hander. And once again, that is going to be an easy fly ball. And it's going out to Bradley in center field. 2 away. That brings up Adam Jones. Dyson takes his lead out there. Almost daring him to pick him off. 232. 232. And Adam Jones got all of that one. That is headed out deep left field. Benintendi back to the warning track, to the wall, and watches that go 8 rows deep. That is gone. Adam Jones has hit his home run. And the Arizona Diamondbacks take a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Hector Vázquez with 2 outs, just a pitch away from getting out of the inning. And Andrew Jones delivers. Here's Christian Walker. 524. There we go. 524 righty. 524 is infield range play. So infield range, we are on turf. We got no one on, so they're going to play normal, and he is a right-hander. And let's see. It's in the hole to short. That's Xander Bogaerts. He is average. He is an average, and he gets by him and rolls out into left field. So hot smash in for a single is Walker. Walker is a 7 steal, but doesn't get very much good jump. He's a 1, so he's probably not going to try it. Cartel Marte is up. Marte, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Bogarts, a little disappointing you didn't get that for Boston. That's an 894. Again, black, white, green. 894. He will be a lefty. 894, and he's going to walk him. So, just a pitch away from getting out of this inning, and now a 2-run home run, a single and a walk, and Arizona is not done here in the bottom of the first inning. That brings up Nick Ahmed. He batted 234 versus right-handers. Valquez against the right-handers, 309 average. 7, 7, 8, 7, 7, 8. Oh no, this is 7, 7, 8. That's a liner into left field. That's going down the line. It's going to fall in fair. Benintendi running after it. He's not going to get to it. And let's see. Now I've got to check the base runner advancement on this. And of course, my charts fell off the table a minute ago, just as I was ready to start the live stream, and they're all displaced now. So now I've got to try and find my 2 charts that I use. Okay, here's one of them. Where did the other one go? Here's the other one. All right. So runner advancement chart. All right. So that was, what was it? 787 righty. 778. There we go. So it was a single LLF, and on second, what's the run rating of Walker? Walker at second base, Christian Walker, speed of 6. He could try for it, and they are going to send him home. Benintendi out in left field is a +1. So it's a 7 plus 1 is 8. Where are we? Sending the runners. So 7 plus 1 is 8, plus 2 outs takes them to a 10. So they are probably not going to throw. Marte at first. Let's see. What is Marte? He is a speed of 8. He's also thinking about going to third on the single. Yes, he will. 8 plus 1. That'll take it. Yeah, it went to left field, so we'll get a -2. So Benintendi is going to try for the runner out at third. Marte. And let's see. So that was a 8 plus 2 minus 2 because it went to left field. And then a plus 1 for Andrews. So it's a 9. He's going to try for him at third base. And let's see. Uh-oh. Error. What is Benintendi's error check? Benintendi in left field is a 16. It's a wild throw by Benintendi. All runners advance an extra base. Oh my gosh. Bad throw by Benintendi, goes way wide. And so what we're going to have here, oh gosh, I'm going to have to put this one in. So that was it's a single, right? So it was a single. The runner in second goes home. Home. Runner was going to third, and the batter was going to first, and then there was an error on the left fielder. So we should end up with 2 men in and Ahmed on second on the error. Yep, looks like I did that right. So Benintendi with the error, and it's 4-0 Arizona. And poor Valquez was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. And now there's 4 runs in. John Ryan Murphy, 851. And that's a fastball on the outside corner. And Valquez says he's going to do it himself. And he will strike out Murphy. But 8 men come to the plate. And Arizona takes a 4-0 lead here against Boston. Boston on a huge road trip to start the 2019 season out in Arizona. And up is J.D. Martinez against Merrill Kelly. J.D. and Merrill, 497. Easy fly ball. That one's going to John. Oh, nope. Undo. I hit the strikeout. I meant to hit the fly out. There we go. Fly out to center field. One away. Rafael Devers. Rafael. 629, lefty, 629 is going to be a ground ball. That's to Marte. Marte backhand throw and on target, 2 away. And that brings up Blake Swinehart for Boston. Notice he has an Arizona batting card. He gets traded to Arizona later in the season. So Swinehart trying to win one for Boston when he gets traded to Arizona later. All right, Blake Swinehart. 933, he will be from the left side, and that is going to be a strikeout by Kelly. So 6 up, 6 down for Boston, and we go to the bottom of the second. And due up is the pitcher, Merrill Kelly. He's his card number 1. Obviously not very good. 394, and that will be a strikeout. So not much there going on with Merrill Kelly. And that brings up Gerard Dyson for Arizona. That is a 041. We got us an error check. Error. And we're going to check on Nunez. Here's his card right here at second base. He's a 9er. He's a 9er. He popped out 2 seconds. So good pitch there by Valquez. Gets him to pop up. So Dyson is out of there. And that brings up Escobar. Eduardo, 2 outs here. That's a 0-2-2. That is going to be another error check. 11-70 on all cards is an error check. So once you know that, it's easy to... we're going to Nunez again. Back-to-back plays to Nunez. And he again is a, what do we say, a 9. It's not great. And that time he cannot get it as that ball is going to get by him. Should have been a routine play, but Nunez didn't keep his glove down in front of him. And that is going to be an E1 on the second baseman. Just keep hitting it at him. He's only in a 9. So Escobar makes it to first on the E4. And he's a 4-1, so he's not going to go anywhere. David Peralta. 3-3-5. Righty, 3-3-5, and that's going to be another strikeout by Valquez. He's got his curveball coming in there now. It took him an inning to get warmed up here in Arizona. Maybe he didn't have a good bullpen session, but whatever the case, he's now getting that across regularly, and Arizona is swinging way out in front of those pitches. So Eduardo Nunez, the righty, up at the plate, 4-4-4. Against the right-hander, and that again is going to be popped up high, and it's a play by Dyson. He's going to come in and make the catch. 4-4-4. That brings up Jackie Bradley Jr. Al Red Sox fan is here. Hello, Mr. Al Red Sox fan. His favorite team, the Red Sox, are up at the plate, and they're down 4-0. We missed that bottom of the first inning, which is probably a good thing for Al. But Jackie Bradley, he's going to try to get things going here. And again, 33, we know 10-70 on every card is an error check. So it's going to be another error check. This time it's a shortstop, Ahmed. Where's Ahmed? Where are you, Ahmed? Nick, shortstop, 16, solid and short. Can he make the play? And routine grounder. That's going to be a 6-3 putout. And that brings up the pitcher spot. Hector Valquez, he will use card number 1. 734. He is a right-hander. 734, and that might be. And it's going to be into right center field. That's going to split Dyson and Jones. And they're not going to get to that. And Valquez hustling. He rounds first and heads to second. And he's going to be in with a 734. 7. What am I doing here? Oh, this way. 734 is up here, right. Yeah, he's in the right center field. And that is going to be a double for the pitcher. Whoa, Nilly. There you go. Keeps things going here. Valquez trying to put Boston on his back here as no one else is doing anything. Benintendi, 0 for 1 is Benintendi. 840, lefty, 840. And that's a deep drive. That is a deep drive. He's got, unfortunately, he only has power of 2. Power 2. We are in, where are we? We are in Arizona. That's where we're at. There is no wind. And Benintendi is a LSP in the outfield. And here we go. It is caught in center field. Way back. Dyson goes. He will make the catch. That will retire the side. The Boston bench jumped up on that one, and you can hear the oohs and ahs all the way up here. And that brings up Andrew Jones here in the bottom of the third inning. Andrew Jones, 769 righty, 769, and that is going into left field. Base hit. Benintendi cannot get to it. He's going to have to run that one down and tosses it in quickly and keeps it into a leadoff single. He's a steal 1, jump 1, so he's not going to go anywhere. And Valquez already in the bottom of the third. And it looks like his day is about ready to be done. He has Christian Walker up. He will go after Christian Walker, and even though he's tired, he will go after Walker. 9-4-4. 9. Oh, and that's a walk. So that's a walk, and that's going to be it for Hector Valquez. So Hector Valquez out, and that's going to bring in They need someone that has a little bit of stamina, if they have. In the actual game, if we recall and remember from a year ago today, it was Valquez, then Workman, then Walden, then Barnes, and then Breiser. So they went Valquez right over to Workman. So I think Workman is going to come in. Even though, according to Replay Baseball, he doesn't normally come in until the 9th inning. But in this early part of the season, he must not have been their closer. So Workman in. He'll be off against Marte. Cartel Marte. 2 on. Nobody out. Trying to keep things reasonable for Boston here. 782 lefty, 782. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Marte, he didn't like that pitch. That was a beauty by Workman, though. Nick Ahmed, he batted 254. 19 home runs in the regular season, 452. This is not one of them. That's going to be an easy fly to center field, and so far so good for a Workman here for Boston. That's 2 outs now. And John Ryan Murphy, 175 average. That is an 8-10 right-hander, 8-10, and strikes him out. Perfect pitch by Workman. He's got it working today for Boston. He comes in with runners at first and second, nobody out. 2 strikeouts and a fly out, and that's how you do it for the Red Sox fans out there. Hey, PBA chatter. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Al is going to be doing some work and listening, and APBA chatter is going to be doing some work and listening. Phantomatic is here. How you doing, Phantomatic? Good to see you. And, of course, Baseball Demos and Tribe Fan 879. Thank you all for coming on out. We're in the top of the fourth. This is a game from exactly 1 year ago. And I think it'd be pretty cool if I just did this every single day for the rest of the baseball season, and we can relive what happened a year ago today in baseball 2019. So, Kelly back out against Xander Bogaerts. We're in the top of the fourth. 563, and that is going to be an outfield range play. 563, and we're at turf, and he is an RSP. And that is going to be in the gap in right center field. In the gap. So that's Dyson in center field. Dyson is average. Your average, and here it comes. It's falling in the gap. No! Dyson with a nice running catch. Catches that ball out there in center field. Good play there. Whoa, Nille. And Mitch Moreland is up. Boston with one hit so far in the game. We're in the top of the fourth inning, and that one hit is a double by the pitcher. And that was Velquez. So, Boston, Moreland's up. 8-5-0, lefty, 850. And oh, that's a deep drive. Just as I had to say it, didn't I? That's a deep drive by Mitch Moreland. He has got power of 5 versus right-handers. No win. We're in Arizona, and he is an LSP. And that one is hit well, and it is gone. Mitch Moreland cuts into this lead with his shot into right field over the fence, and Mitch Moreland puts Boston on the board, just as I said they weren't doing anything. J.D. Martinez, 848. He's a right-hander, 848. And Steve, right, 3. So Kelly comes back. A little upset that he gave up that gopher ball to Moreland with the strikeout. It's 4-1 to Rafael Devers. So whoa, hit that one. That one bounced way down the line, foul. So Rafael Devers, he'll get another shot. 838, lefty. And that's a deep drive. 838 versus the lefty is another deep drive. Devers' power is 5 as well. He is an LSP, and this one is hit well, and this is caught by the right fielder, Adam Jones. Back at the warning track, makes the catch. The side is retired, and the Boston fans who traveled out here to steamy Arizona for this April 7th game is disappointed that that one did not travel farther in the Arizona desert heat. And due up is Merrill Kelly, the pitcher. We're in the bottom of the fourth. It's 4-1 is your score. 498. That's going to be a strikeout on Merrill Kelly, the pitcher. So one pitcher can hit and the other one can't. So Gerard Dyson's up. Single and a steal for Gerard Dyson so far. That's 250 right-hander. Walked him. So that's a ball 4, and Dyson's going to try and get that lead again. Dyson's going to try and get that jump. And Workman is, he's only a 1-hold. That's not good. Dyson is a 4 to jump. And he's going to attempt. We're going to check. So his steal is a 9, right? His steal is a 9. Workman is nothing. And the catcher throw for Schweinhart is he's a +1. That is not going to be good because he's going to take him up to 10. Plus he's on turf, so it would go to 11. He's going to try and steal it, and stolen base by Dyson. Another stolen base. Dyson did have 30 stolen bases in the regular season. He's thinking about stealing third. He's thinking about it. Ooh. He's thinking about it. 1 out. You know, he'll stay at second. Up 4-1. Escobar. He could drive him in with one steamy hit here. Hey, Tom Tanny, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Escobar, 355, 355, right-hander, 355, and that is a strike three called on the outside corner. So Workman gets that all-important second out. That brings up David Peralta, left-hander against Workman, the righty. Runner at second, and that is a 71, and that is going to be a right-hander. That is going to be line dead short, and could have been a double play, but they don't need it, as that is going to be a out, the third out. And Bogaerts grabs that one and tosses it to a lucky fan in the stands as they head back to the dugout. We go to the top of the fifth. It is now 4-1 here. And speaking of Blake Schweinert, he is up. And for those of you just joining us, you will notice he has an Arizona card because he goes to Arizona later. And even though he's playing for Boston and trying to beat Boston down right now, Blake Schweinert, 824. He will be from left side. 824. Oh, he just missed a deep drive, but he did catch all of it. And that is well back. That is going to deep center field. That is over Dyson's head. That's going to fall down in front of the wall, bounce over the wall, and they're going to call that a ground rule double for Schweinert. And Arizona sees that and says, we might need to pick this guy up later in the season. We might need to, it might not be a bad idea to get this guy on our team. That brings up Eduardo Nunez. So the hot-hitting Red Sox are not out of this one yet. Nunez, 512, and that is going to be a wild pitch check. Oh, nearly. Wild pitch check. It's not a foul ball because we have a runner on. So Kelly, wild pitch is a 4. And Jack Ryan Murphy, pass ball is a 5. He's solid behind the plate. And he's on, actually, he will get sent to his Atlanta later on. All right, so there it is. Let's find out, is it a wild pitch? And blocked in the dirt by Murphy. And we're going to do this all over again. Eduardo Nunez, try number 2. That is a 987. And Nunez is a righty, 987. That is going to short. Ahmed. And I need to see what happens with the runner at second. I think he's going to hold, but I have to double check. That would have been a double play ball, actually, if there was a runner at first. But the runner at second, better on at first. Runner advanced to third on balls hit to second and first. Otherwise, they will hold. Okay, so it will be a hold. So it is going to be a ground out. It's going to go short. No, that's not short either. Short to first. Batter out, and you will hold. Okay, there we go. So 1 out now for Jackie Bradley as Jr. Went out in the top of the fifth. Oh, another foul ball there by Jackie. He got that one down the line. That was caught in the net there, as the nets have been extended this season. So keep some of the fans safe. Stay-at-home order extended to May. Just sitting at home waiting for things to fire up again. A.K.A. bored. Tom Keeney, oh boy. Oh boy. Jackie Bradley, 837 lefty. Oh boy, that's not good, as that is a deep drive by Jackie Bradley Jr. He's got a... Does he already have a home run? Does he already have one? No, he has a ground ball out. Okay, but he's going to maybe have one here. Deep drive. He's got power rating of 5, and he is a LSP. And this one is hit well by Bradley. It is going out deep right field. Adam Jones back to the warning track, back to the wall, and gone. And just like that, the Red Sox are back in this one. It's a 3-4 ball game. The come from behind Red Sox. And due up is Workman. Is Workman going to come out for the next inning? I think he is. So with no one on, 1 out. He'll swing it. Air. 569 though, and that's going to be an infield range play. And defense is going to play normal. We are on turf. And he is an RSP. And rip to second. Marte. Oh, little Marte. What are you, buddy? At second, your average. Average. Here it comes. Ripped at second. Snagged by the second baseman. Hotliner's caught. And the closest runner would be tumbled up, but it's a line out to second for the second out. So good thing that Bradley hit the 2-run home run, or somebody would have been doubled off on second there. So that brings up Benintendi. 4-3 is your score. 2 outs in the top of the 5th. 4-13 against the righty, and that's going to be a routine grounder down to Walker at first. Here we'll take it to the bag unassisted. We're halfway home here in Arizona. Good ball game. The Red Sox come back with 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 4th. They trail now just 4-3 going to the bottom of the 5th. Brandon Workman against Adam Jones. Adam Jones, what have you done for me lately, Adam? Home run and a single. Not a bad day for Adam Jones. 291, and that could be trouble as that one is way outside by Workman. That's going to be ball number 4, and Jones will take his base. He's a 1-1 steal and hold, or steal and jump, so he's not going to go anywhere. Christian Walker is up. Christian Walker, what have you done for me lately? You did a single and a walk. That's what you've done. So far, Workman, 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. Christian Walker, 728. That could be a number that's trouble. 728. No, it's not. 728. And that will be a strikeout. So 2 up, 1 up, 1 down. 2 up, 1 down. There we go. 2 up, 1 down. That brings up Marte. Made that good defensive play in the top of the 5th. 284 right in, or 284, and that is going to be a ground ball. That one's hit to second. Nunez to Bogarts. He steps on the bag, throws it to Moreland. Stretch, not in time. Bang, bang play. They called him safe. Moreland's begging the coach in the dugout to look at that replay, and they are not going to go to... They are not going to challenge this. They're just going to take the out at second. So Marte is now at first. That brings up Nick Ahmed. Nick Ahmed. We're in the bottom of the second. 2 outs. 1 runner at first. Marte's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Let's see. He's thinking about it. Jump. Probably not going to get the... But Workman is a 1, which is, obvious, as you can see, not very good. But he is only a 1 as well. But if he does try the steal, he does have an 8 to steal. So if he can get the jump, a decent jump... he will attempt it. All righty, here we go. So Marte is off on the pitch. I didn't think he was going to go. He's an 8 steal. No adjustment by Workman. We're on turf, so you get a +1, so it takes him to a 9. And then Swinehart was... What was Swinehart again? Swinehart throw was a +1, so he's going to be a 10. He's going to be maxed out. Maxed out, and here he comes, and stolen base by Marte. Another steal by Arizona. He gets himself into scoring position with 2 outs, and that brings up Nick Ahmed, the right-hander. Workman trying to get through this bottom of the 5th. 4-3 is your score here at beautiful Arizona Chase Stadium. And America's team, the Arizona Diamondbacks, up 1. 9-5-9 right-hander, 9:59 righty is going to be a walk off of Workman. And that's it because he's tired. So, Workman, oh boy. He's going to be replacing. Marcus Walden's going to come in. Oh, Walden's, well, because the game auto uses the players, so he's not considered tired yet. So, it is going to be John Ryan Murphy, righty, versus Marcus Walden, the righty. 2 outs, 2 on. Big opportunity for Ryan Murphy to do something. 965. Right-hander, 965. And that is a walk. Just barely. 922 to 968. We rolled a 965, but that is a walk, and the bases are loaded here. Nowhere to put the pitcher spot. Oh, boy. What do you do? 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 And I think it's a foregone conclusion. You're going to have to take Kelly out. So Kelly is going to be pinch hit for. Kelly is going to be pinch hit for, which means we've got to get some players out. And it's going to be... They have a switch hitter, Vargas. That sounds like a good option. Let's see. Vargas. Ademio Vargas. Wow. Ademaro Vargas. Something like that. Ildemaro Vargas. Nope, this guy. He's going to come in and pinch hit. Bases are loaded. Nowhere to put them. Walden trying to buckle things down there. Is 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. This could be the most important play. The roll. 6-1-1. Lefty. And, oh, geez, look at that. Look at that. 6-1-1 to 6-2-6. The only thing in the 600. 6-1-1, 6-2-6. And rolled a 6-1-1. So that is going to be ground ball. Single up the middle, two runners are going to score, and I've got to put the details in on this one because it's going to be a single, and the batter will be safe at first. Runner at third will go home, second will go home, and the runner at first will just stay at second. So Vargas pinch hit. RBI, 2 RBI single, gives Arizona a lead back 6-3, and that brings up Gerard Dyson. Still not on this. 2 men on, 2 outs. Marcus Walden for Boston. 869 lefty, 869, and that is, just barely a strikeout. That was the last number in his range, but it is a strikeout, so the last number helps him in that case, but the first number for the batter. So yeah, all right. So Arizona is going to have to bring in. Let's see, Bogarts is up. Moreland and Martinez. 2 of the next 3 are right-handers. So it's going to be the right-hander. It's going to be the right-hander. Where are you? Come on. Yohan Lopez. Yohan Lopez coming in for Arizona here in the top of the 6th inning. And Xander Bogaerts is up for Boston. 65. Well, we know that is an error check. Anything 11 to 70 is always an error. And that's going to be the center fielder, Dyson. Dyson, what's your error check? Gerard, where are you? Gerard, oh, are you the first batter? You are the first batter. Center fielder, 18, solid. Dyson, solid in center. And caught the short fly ball. Center fielder, Bogaerts out of there. That brings up Mitch Moreland. Whoa, hit that one foul. Out of play. Foul and out of play. 467, right-hander, and that's going to be another fly ball, and Dyson's going to come in and make that catch as well. Dyson busy out there in center field, and that brings up J.D. Martinez. What have you done for me lately, J.D.? Fly ball to center and a strikeout so far. 0 for 2. Martinez, that is a 790, right-hander. 790, and that's going to be ripped into right center field. Jones is not going to get to that one, and that's going to roll all the way to the wall. JD's on his horse. He's going to round first and head to second. He'll be in with a stand-up double for Boston. JD Martinez ripped that one in the gap. And that brings up Rafael Devers. Top of the 6th, 2 outs. 375. And that is going to be ripped into left field. Down the line. If it stays fair, that's going to be trouble, and it lands just fair. And into the corner, Peralta running after it. Martinez is going to trot home Devers. He's thinking 3, but he's going to put the brakes on at second. And that is going to be an RBI double by Devers. So back-to-back doubles off of Lopez here. And Boston is climbing right back up the ladder. It is now 6-4 here in Arizona. That brings up Blake Swinehart. Still 2 outs. 1 out away from getting out of this mess. 6-10 lefty. And that's going to be hit into center field. Dyson back to the warning track. Waits on it and makes the catch. And that will retire the side. But Boston picks up 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is 6-4 Arizona. And Marcus Walden, Marcus, what do you got for me, Marcus? And Boston looks like they're going to take Walden out. He looks like he pitched in yesterday's game. So they got a switchy and then a lefty coming up. And then a righty. Well, it's going to be everyone's favorite pitcher. Nathan Eovaldi, the hero of the 2018 World Series. Nathan Eovaldi against Eduardo Escobar. Oh, I need to actually bring him in, don't I? There we go. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Escobar against Eovaldi. 8:65 left. 8:65 and strike 3 called Eovaldi. Perfect pitch there on the outside corner. It brings up David Peralta. 5:37 lefty, and that's going to be an infield range check. Infield range. And normal defense, we're on turf, and he is a left off the end of the bat to the shortstop, Bogarts. Xander, Bogarts, average again, still average. Diving stop by Bogarts, and batter out at first, so good play there. Bogarts with the diving stop gets his jersey, little grass stain there. That was on the edge of the dirt. And dove into the grass to get that one. Bogarts, good range on that play. And 2 outs now for Adam Jones. Bases are clear for Eovaldi. 236. And that one's hit well by Adam Jones. What have you done for me lately, Adam Jones? Home run, single, walk. Well, let's make it 2. But gone. Home run, Adam Jones. 236, right-hander, 223 to 240 is a bad number if you're a Boston fan, because that is in the sweet house of Adam Jones, and he's got himself a 2-home-run day here in Arizona against the American League powerhouse Red Sox. It's now 7-4. Fortunately, there was no one on there. Christian Walker's up. 750 on the number. Against the righty, 750. Oh, and that's a deep drive. Christian Walker got a hold of one. Oh, nearly. He's got right-hander power of 5. He's an RSP, and that one's hit well. Are they going to go back-to-back? It is going deep and caught out at the warning track in the corner by J.D. Martinez. Good play there by Martinez. That will retire this side, but not before the damage is done. 1 run on 1 hit, and it was a long one by Adam Jones. Second home run of the day. We go to the 7th. It is 7-4 Arizona. Eduardo Nunez and Lopez. Oh, Lopez. Lopez will have to come out, and we're going to do this all over again. It's going to be... They're going to bring the lefty in, Chafin. They're going to bring the lefty in, Andrew Chafin, for Arizona. We are playing National League rules, as the whole league should be doing. But we are playing National League because we are in Arizona. Beautiful stadium, Chase Field. Eduardo Nunez is up, and Chafin comes in to replace Lopez. We are in the top of the 7th. 7-4 is your score. Nunez, 7-18. Oh, man, he got rocked here, as that is another deep drive. Holy cow. Deep drive. He's only got power of 1, though. Power of 1. And he is an RSP. And that one is going into left field and caught. Opposite field. No, that was not opposite field. That is my bad. But it was still caught by Peralta for the out. Just popped up just a little bit under Chafin there with that nasty slider. Didn't slide that time. It did more of a zoom than a slide. Andrew Chafin trying to buckle things down. 569 lefty. 569 lefty. It's an outfield range play. We got an outfield range play. We are on turf, Arizona, and he is in LSP. And it's in the gap in the left center field. That's Peralta. That is Peralta. What is your claim to fame there, Nick? Peralta. David, where are you? There you are. Left field, ranges, SP. Yo, it doesn't get better than that. It does not get better than that. Is he going to make a diving stop in the left center field? And running catch. Runner in third. Well, there is no runner in third. Is right over there and made that catch. So Jackie Bradley's done. That brings up the pitcher spot, and do you want to keep Eovaldi in? Probably not, so they are going to go to the bench. Coming out of the dugout is going to be everyone's favorite Dodger, Mookie Betts. Everyone's favorite Dodger, Mookie Betts. Oh, I know that stung. And I'm sorry, Al Red Sox fan. I apologize ahead of time. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Ooh, I know. I would not be a fan either. You're going to unsubscribe. I know it. I'm sorry. Al, all my Red Sox fans out there. Ooh, all right. Mookie Betts, Andrew Chafin. We're in the top of the 7th, 2 outs, and it is a 464. And Mookie's going to have a short day, as that is going to be a fly ball to center field, and he's going to go and have a seat on the end of the bench and think about going to Los Angeles to play for the Dodgers. All righty. Well, who are they going to bring out in the 7th? And you know it's going to be. It's going to be Barnes. It's going to be Matt Barnes. And it's going to be Ketel Marte. What have you done for me lately, Marte? Walk, strikeout, and ground out. Marte against Barnes, righty, and Martel will be batting left. That's a 426, and that's going to be a routine grounder down to Moreland. And he will flip it to the pitcher, Barnes, who's covering first. 1 out. Bottom of 7th, stretch time here. We forgot to mention, hope you all are stretching out there, drinking plenty of fluids and staying safe. Nick Ahmed. That's a 61. We know that's an error check. I'm not even going to look at the card anymore. That's the left fielder, Benintendi. His card's right here up on top, and he's a 16. So I love it when the cards are right where we need them. And this is a short fly caught by Benintendi in left field. No problem for Andrew there, and that brings up John Murphy. John Ryan Murphy, or JRM to his friends out there. 605. He's going to be a righty, 605, and that is base hit. Ground ball into center field. A single. 2-out single by Murphy. That brings up the pitcher spot. So what do they got in store for us? They're going to bring in. They're going to be bringing in Wilmer. Oh, Wilmer. It's going to be Wilmer Flores. Runner on, 2 outs, bottom of 7. Wilmer Flores. Pinch hitting opportunity against Matt Barnes. 183, and that could be trouble. And that is going to be ground ball. Bogaerts, another diving stop. I thought that was going to be trouble. That usually falls in the home run numbers, but that not for Wilmer Flores. It doesn't. That's going to be a ground ball to short, and that's going to retire the side. I thought that was going to be trouble. You learn some of the numbers as you play some more games. Usually the high hundreds, low 200s are usually your home run checks. Your hit by pitches. High 400s are usually outs. High 900s are usually outs. 11 to 70 are errors. I mean, you learn some of the numbers pretty quickly. All right, so what are we doing? We're in the top of the 8th, and we need a pitcher. Not a belly hitcher. And it's going to be, who is coming up? Benintendi, the lefty. We have no lefties. They literally, look at that. Righty, 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 righty. And then Ray is a starter, and he's a lefty. And then a righty. So they literally have one lefty, and he's a starter. So it's probably going to be a right-hander. Just guessing it's going to be a right-hander. And here it comes. It's going to be Matt Andresi. Matt Andresi coming in here in the 8th to face off against the leadoff man, Andrew Benintendi. 580. Lefty. Outfield range. Arizona's got some pretty good outfielders so far. Well, I just cursed him, didn't I? Benintendi's an LSP. It's going to be a Texas leaguer in the left. Peralta. Remember Peralta from earlier? Soother, super smooth, silky. Remember that? Remember that awesome call? Or I remember it. Where did he go? Where's his card? Peralta. Where are you? Oh, here you are. Yeah, he's the SP guy. Right, of course he is. And let's see, is he going to make it? And running catch there in left field. Everyone wishes they had David Peralta on their team now. So Benintendi's out of there, and Xander Bogaerts is up. Xander, what have you done for me lately? You have done strikeout, fly out. 0 for 3 is Bogaerts. We're 7-4, and that's a 73. That, against a right-hander, is going to be a line out to second base. A line out to second for Bogaerts. 2 up, 2 down. Mitch Moreland. Moreland hit a home run earlier. His first, or no, I think that just tells you how many he had in the game. I don't think it was his first. Mitch Moreland. 4-4-2. That's a pretty high number of 400s. Right-handers. 4-4-2. Yeah, see, that's the bottom one. That's going to be easy fly to center field. That'll be an out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Gerard Dyson against Matt Barnes. 900 on the button. Lefty 900, and that is a walk. That is a huge walk range against lefties. Matt Barnes, I guess we should have saw that, but... And now we have the switch hitter, Escobar. You do not want to roll over 878 or it'll be another walk. Not this time. That is a 71. 71. I can see righty versus righty. 71 is a line out to first. And oh, she's. Oh, she's. Line out. Is there a double play opportunity with the runner at first base? Do not see that on the actual chart, but it doesn't mean it can't happen. So we're gonna home rule this rule. Who's the runner at first? That is Dyson. Gerard Dyson. He's got a speed of 9, right? So we'll give him a minus 4. So 1 to 5, he'll be safe. 9, he's at doubled up. That's fine. All right, so it's going to be a double play here. So we got to, how are we going to do this? That's a good question. We're going to have to detail this one. The liner at first, out, and no, it will be out first. It doesn't matter, just as long as they get 2 outs. There we go. So Escobar lines it right at Moreland. Moreland tags the runner out. And it brings up David Peralta. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 8th. 3-2-2. And that's a strikeout. And we go to the 9th. Boston down in the last 3 outs. Strikeout. There we go. And it's going to be Matt. Oh, Matt. Can you continue to do it? He's got to face off against J.D. Martinez. J.D. Martinez, 379, and the swing and a miss, strike 3. Andres with that nasty curveball gets him swinging. 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Boston down 3 runs, 7-4 is your score. That is a 435. Again, that is not a good number. That's going to be an easy fly ball. That one is going to be caught by Dyson in center field, and the Red Sox are down to their last out here in beautiful Chase Field. The Diamondbacks trying to improve to 8-2 on this young season and take a stranglehold lead in the National League West. Blake Swinehart, 734. Lefty. Oh boy. And that is going to be a base hit, and that's why they end up picking up Swinehart later. Because Boston brings him out here. He does really good, and then they go and trade for him later on in the season. And that brings up Nunez. Red Sox are not done yet. If Nunez could find his way on, that would bring up the tying run. Nunez is maybe going to be pinch hit for. Let's see. I don't. Hey, Red Sox. Who do they have on the bench? Let's just look there first. Valquez, Pierce, and Lynn. None of them came in this actual game. Let's see. Lynn. Oh, Lynn. Where are you, Lynn? I don't even see a card for Lynn. Oh, here he is. Taz-Wee Lynn. Had 20 at-bats, 4 hits. Batted .200. Yep. All right, well, we're going to have to leave in. We're going to leave in Eduardo. Eduardo, it's up to you, man. You got to do it yourself. Matt and Gracie for the Diamondbacks trying to close this one out. Here comes the roll. Uh-oh, that's a bad number, 145. And I knew that was going to be bad. That is base hit. Ground ball into center field by Nunez. Oh, Nilly. And this one is not over yet. Swinehart will stop at second. He's actually got a speed of 6, but he's not going to risk a throw. That brings up Jackie Bradley Jr. And if we remember correctly, yep, Jackie Bradley hit a home run earlier in the game. And he represents a tying run. It is 7-4. Jackie Bradley Jr. He is a left-hander. And wait a minute. Do they bring the lefty in? I think they have a lefty. No, we just went through that. Arizona does not own a lefty in the whole thing. Right. So it's all up to Andriese here. Jackie Bradley against Matt Andriese. Can he get the win? Or at least tie this up? Here comes the pitch. 4-0-7. And 2-2's the count. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. And this one is over. As Bradley strikes out with the tying run at the plate. And that one will not be a highlight on ESPN to this evening. Boston drops to 7-4, and Arizona improves to 8-2. Merrill Kelly goes to 2-0. The loss goes to Hector Valquez, although Hector did have a double in the day. The save to Matt Andriese, and the MVP. 2 home runs by Adam Jones. Let's see what happens in the rest of the schedule from today. As you saw, Arizona beats Boston. Miami loses to Atlanta 8-6. Colorado beats the Dodgers again by a single run. That's 2 games in a row. Chicago beats Milwaukee 6-3. That's 2 games in a row they beat Milwaukee. Washington outlasts the Mets 3-2 in 10 innings. I think that game went into extra innings yesterday. Minnesota 7-3 over Philadelphia. Pittsburgh 5-2 over Cincinnati. San Francisco doubles up Tampa Bay 4-2. St. Louis, the Cardinals, get on the win board as they take care of San Diego 10-8. Texas 10, Los Angeles 4. The Yankees, they are a little upset that they lost the game that we live streamed earlier when Baltimore was 0-7. The Yankees were a little upset that they lost that game, so they came back big time, beat down Baltimore 18-4. Chicago beats Seattle 7-3. Toronto loses 2 in a row now as Cleveland wins 4-3, and Kansas City beats Detroit 7-1. And Oakland is beaten by Houston 10-5 in extras. Let's look at our daily recap. Play of the day, Carlos Santana. We just played the Toronto-Cleveland the other day. Bottom of the 8th, Cleveland batted him on first. 2 outs, trailing 3-2. Carlos Santana hits a 2-run home run. Wow. Game of the day was Washington and New York, as Washington overcame New York in 10 innings. That is your account for what happened. And today, 1 year ago today, April 7th, 2019, where were you? What were you doing? Which game were you watching at that time? If we go to it's going to be over here, I bet. Here is our box score for you guys that are interested. Benintendi 0 for 4, Bogarts 0 for 4, Moreland 1 for 4, Martinez 1 for 4, Devers 1 for 4, Swinehart 2 for 4, Nunez 1 for 4, Bradley 1 for 4, and Valquez 1 for 1. Pitchers can hit, hashtag remove the DH. Total of 4 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors, and for Arizona, Dyson 0 for 2, Escobar 0 for 5, Peralta 0 for 5. There's your 3 leadoff men went 0 for 12, and they still won 7-4, and that's because Adam Jones went 3 for 3 with a walk, no strikeouts, and 2 home runs. Walker 1 for 3, Marte 0 for 3, Ahmed 1 for 3, Murphy 1 for 3, Kelly 0 for 2, and Vargas, 1 for 1. You're pitching. Kelly went 5 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, and 2 home runs given up by Kelly. Valquez went 2 innings, 4 hits, gave up 4 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and the home run. Workman came in 2 2/3, 2 runs on no hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 3 walks, but 5 strikeouts. And Evaldi with the giving up a home run as well. There was 2 home runs on each team, I believe. It was Moreland's first and Jackie Bradley's third. For Arizona, it was Adam Jones, 2 of them, his 3rd and 4th of the season. No. Adam Jones had 2. His 3rd. It must be his 2nd and 3rd. Maybe that's what that means. All right. Anyways, there is your final. Recount the Reds game. Sure. Where's the Reds score? Let's see. Reds, Cincinnati. Box score. There's your Cincinnati. They go down 5-2 to Pittsburgh. 2 runs on 7 hits. Suarez with 2 hits. Puig with 1. Winker with 1. Peraza with 1. Barnhart with 1. Iglesias with 1. They had 2 walks and 8 strikeouts. Pittsburgh, 5 runs on 9 hits. They had 6 walks and 7 strikeouts. Your pitchers were DeFiscani for Cincinnati went 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned, a walk and 5 strikeouts. Not a bad day. And Chris Archer pitching for Pittsburgh, 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. Both of them earned, no walks, 5 strikeouts, and gave up the home run. There is your Cincinnati Red replay to Philip Reynolds. So anyways, guys, that is a year ago today. Looking at upcoming schedule, which happens to be Monday, April 8th, tomorrow. Which game we're going to choose? Oh, it's kind of a light day, too. We got Pittsburgh and Chicago, Atlanta, Colorado, Washington, Philadelphia, San Diego, and San Francisco. Los Angeles and St. Louis. Milwaukee heads to Los Angeles. Oakland and Baltimore, Tampa Bay and Chicago, New York and Houston. And that might be the matchup. It's going to be Tanaka and Verlander going at it. And Seattle and Kansas City. It might have to be the matchup. That seems like a good matchup. So, there you go. That is going to do it for for April 8th, April 7th. What is today? April 7th, 2019. We'll see you all next time. Thanks to Al Red Sox fan, Philip Reynolds, APBA Chatter, B. Tom Connie, Tribe Fan 879, Baseball Demos, and anybody else that came by. I appreciate it. We'll see you all next time. Thanks so much for coming by. Oh, hey, Phantomatic was there too. Sorry, Phantomatic, if I missed you.